12 women's volleyball between the visiting number 15 UCLA Bruins and your Arizona State Sun Devils. I'm your host, Matt Venezia. Here in the booth with us today, the former West Virginia Mountaineer, Aaron Slindy. Aaron, the last time we were here at DFA, the Sun Devils were only 1-1. Since then, a 7-game losing streak. It's been kind of crazy for them, but we're excited to be here today.
Absolutely. Coming off 2 5-set losses is not only physically tolling, but also mentally and emotionally tolling too. So this win could really put the Sun Devils on a new track.
So speaking of the Sun Devils, let's talk about them right now. We're going to hone in on Iman Irsanovic. She has been absolutely tremendous for the Sun Devils this season. As you get a look of her warming up, she's just been so good for Arizona State, really leading this offense despite the record being 1-7.
Yeah, she's dynamic in the front row and in the back row, and she's consistent. Now they just need to find another player in that outside hitter position that can come in and be just as efficient, and you will see this Sun Devil team really reach their potential.
Now we'll take a look at the other side. It's Zoe Fleck, the libero for the UCLA Bruins. She's had a fantastic season defensively for this Bruins team.
Absolutely, and to have a great offense, you need to have great defense. And if you're able to stop hitters like Asanovic, that's why you see UCLA succeeding so much, taking a game off of the series versus Washington.
So now let's look at what we're going to be seeing from these two teams up to this point in the year. Obviously, UCLA getting the better of the kills per set category. Offensively, they're getting the job done, compared to Arizona State.
Absolutely, and I think what really tells about this UCLA team is they have veteran players like Mac May that also play sand volleyball. So you're going to see a lot of different shots and different ways to score rather than just trying to power through that block.
Defensively, though, Arizona State has the edge. That digs per set category, led by Annika Larson, who leads the Pac-12 in digs.
Absolutely. I love watching Annika Larson play. I think she not only brings great defense, but also amazing energy, which Arizona State is going to need. They're going to put themselves on top of this Bruins team.
So the Sun Devils are going to be looking to halt that skid. UCLA coming into this one 5-3, so that's what you should expect to see tonight. Now let's send it over to the sideline report from Olivia Eisenhower.
If the Devils are looking to snap a 7-game losing streak against the Bruins, they're really going to have to utilize middle blocker Kennedy Boyd, who's coming off a hot weekend against Oregon State. She posted new personal records in kills and blocks, and she will need to be the answer to All-American Mac May for the Bruins. May is the kill leader for the Bruins and also is the only one with triple digits in that category, even though 5 of the 6 starters are returners for the Bruins from last season's postseason run. Now don't move too quickly, as we will be right back to Desert Financial for your Pac-12 Plus volleyball.
Larson, too much on it. That one hit off of Snyder in front. A bad break for the Sun Devils, and it's UCLA taking the opening set 25-22.
You typically see ASU take the first set, so hopefully maybe this is Arizona State's chance to prove that they've continued to work on finishing.
So both teams will talk it over. During that time, we will send it over to Olivia Eisenhower here on the sideline. Olivia, the Sun Devils were not quite able to pull off the opening set as we saw UCLA take it. What did we see there in the opening set?
Yeah, thank you, Matt. There's no doubting that the Bruins have come out hot with All-American Mac May at 6 kills and Elon McCall at 4. But if you look at the errors in this set, the Devils have had 3, and without those, this is a very different game, especially how close it was. How do the Sun Devils minimize those errors and those free balls that can minimize the 18 kills that the the 19 kills the Bruins had this set moving forward?
Absolutely, taking advantage of free points. Both teams did a good job of that. But also the Sun Devils, when you look at it, if you didn't give up the 3, then UCLA wouldn't have hit 25 first. But also the Sun Devils were given 7 of their 22. Aaron, how do they figure themselves out and get more points here in the second set?
I just think every single opportunity the Sun Devils have to take, whether it's a free ball, whether it's a tip. Arizona State needs to make sure that they're getting good passes and good sets, and their hitters are ready to take those strong swings that are going to score against the tough UCLA defense.
So that's a good breakdown of the first set. We will take a breather and bring you back for the second here at Desert Financial. Stay with us here on Pac-12 Plus.
Yes, thank you. The defense has really kept the Sun Devils in this second set, and specifically if you look at libero Annika Larson and Alasia Urena. Larson has reached double figures in the dig category in all but one match this season, is currently at 6. Also leading the charge is Urena with 7 digs so far. Up until this point in the match, Ella Snyder has 13 assists, and the team in total has 7 errors and 14 kills compared to UCLA's 36 kills. If you are head coach Sandra Tomasevic, how do you move forward with the game plan? I mean, Kennedy Boyd, the key player that I mentioned pregame, only has 2 kills here.
It's a tough spot. The Sun Devils have been really just put in a bad opportunity here, so we will let them talk it over. Both sides will do that. UCLA by 2. We'll send it to the third set in just a second here on Pac-12+.
Have now proved that they can hang with the Bruins. Just because they're ranked 15 and they're doing well doesn't necessarily mean that the Sun Devils can't come back and win this match. But it's going to take a lot of their hitters and a lot of their defense to do really well in order to do that.
So a much needed set there by the Sun Devils. We go to the fourth. Olivia, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, I think it's no secret to bring up that the Devils have trouble finishing this season, especially. I mean, they've gone 5 sets in 4 matchups this season and have fallen in all 4, 2 being to Oregon State just this past weekend. How do you carry that energy on the court and really motivate this team to keep pushing forward and try to finish out this matchup?
Absolutely, Arizona State can do it. They have the talent to do it. They just have not been able to do so, I guess. So if ASU is able to pull off this comeback, it'll have to be in the 5th set. Meanwhile, the Bruins are going to try and get it done in 4.
I think as long as the Sun Devils keep serving tough, getting the Bruins out of system, I think, is the best way to do it. The Bruins weren't able to run their middles as much. Therefore, it's harder for them to find those holes in the block for their pins. So I think if the Sun Devils keep serving tough, playing good defense, defending the balls that they can, the Bruins will get their kills, but they're able to do that. I think they have a good shot of taking this next game and the match.
The Sun Devils showed some fight. We will see more of it in just a bit as we will send it to a quick break and bring you back for the 4th set here at Desert Financial. A fight for being a 1-7 team. That will do it. Ella Snyder's dig effort could not be played as it went into the score table there. The UCLA Bruins take the 4th set 25-22, and that will do it. The Bruins move to 6-3. The Sun Devils are going to fall to 1-8. These two teams will see each other in 2 days' time on Sunday. We will send it over quickly to Olivia for just a quick update here on the sideline. The Sun Devils not able to get it done. Olivia, what do we have to hear?
Yeah, it was really nice to see kind of that fighting spirit later on in the match, but like you mentioned, Aaron, like the connection on the UCLA side between the setters and the hitters was really impressive, and I think that forced ASU really out of system and caught them in transition quite a bit of the time, and ASU needs to utilize those hitters in the front row that typically are those big statement players to force that on the other side of the net as well. And like you said, very quick turnaround, so we'll see how it goes in a couple days.
We will take a quick break here in the broadcast, and then we will bring it down for some closing notes and announcements. But the final score here at Desert Financial Arena, the UCLA Bruins get it done 3-1 in 4 sets. Stay with us here on the Pac-12+.
I've always wondered what was out there. Since I was little, I thought about discovering life on other planets, but that seemed so impossible. I didn't think that could be me. When I got to ASU, I met Professor Lindy. She's one of the first women to ever lead a NASA deep space mission. I got to actually meet somebody that was doing the type of work that I thought was inspiring to me. It was pretty cool. Without ASU, I don't even know if I would have applied for the internships at NASA. But then, Lindy told me to go for it. So I did, and I got in. I actually get to work on a rover that's going to Mars. I have to pinch myself when I think about the things that I get to do right now. ASU really did help me to go after my dreams.
Welcome back. back to Desert Financial Arena as the Sun Devils not able to get it done here today. The final score being 3-1. The Bruins took that set, but the Sun Devils again made them work for it.
Yeah, I just think that this shows that the Sun Devils are so close. A few things here and there, and the Sun Devils have another set. I think it's just really important that they reflect on what happened today, and with these back-to-back series, it's a quick turnaround, but it's an opportunity to make those adjustments.
UCLA, we saw their dominant offense led today by the works of the senior Mac May. 64 kills, she had 19 of them. Alon McCall was also in there as well with 12. The Sun Devils only had 41, 14 of them coming from Iman Isanovic, who really was kind of bottled up today. Even though she led the team, we usually see more from her. Levinska came alive a little bit later, as did Kennedy Boyd, but for the most part, the Sun Devil offense, again, really had it tough today against this defense of the UCLA Bruins.
Especially when you're facing an offense like UCLA, you need to match that aggressiveness. And I think that if we see moments of it, but more consistently, I think we'll bring the Sun Devils to the top.
Alasia Urenia and Annika Larson combined for 23 of the Sun Devil 47 digs. So the Sun Devil defense was on display a little bit today. There's a reason that Annika leads the Pac-12 in that category. But again, the UCLA defense came up big as well with some digs, and doing so was Zoe Fleck. She had 21 kills. With performances like that, she's going to catch Annika for that Pac-12 lead.
Absolutely, and Arizona State did have opportunities. UCLA did miss 20 serves today. Almost an entire set was given to the Sun Devils just basically off missed serves. Now that's not even counting attacking errors. So the opportunity is definitely there, but I have to guess that UCLA is definitely going to have to do some serving practice tomorrow.
Absolutely. We saw lots of service errors, 20 to be exact from the Bruins. The Sun Devils had 13. As for the assists, it was a great job of the combination today of Kate Lane and Audrey Pack. They combined for 53 of the UCLA 58 today. And doing so, they were able to get balls to the outside hitters of Mac May, Allison Jacobs, and the Bruins were able to get it done. Our next volleyball stream will be Sunday when the Sun Devils and the Bruins meet again at 1 p.m. Join us live from Desert Financial Arena on ASU Livestream 1, the same one that you use here to watch us this evening. Our next ASU Livestream is tomorrow when the Sun Devil water polo squad takes the pool against Cal Baptist in a doubleheader. First game at 9:30 in the morning with the second at 1:45 in the afternoon. Live from Mana Plummer Aquatic Center on ASU Livestream 2. For the entire stream team, production staff, and the crew, and for Aaron Slindy, my partner here, the former West Virginia Mountaineer, Olivia Eisenhower on the Sideline Report, I'm Matt Venezia on the play-by-play saying good night from Desert Financial Arena in Tempe.